welcome back, and my throat is dying on me. It's not anymore, it's fine now. And we're getting into still second part of 138, and this is the team we're using here. I do have Jiren, Topo, and Goku arch boosted, only because the fact that I have little to no energy. Well, not really little to no energy, I have still a bit, but I couldn't be fucked bothering with Zenny to arch boost anyone else, and besides, they're all fine enough, basically. I mean, 313, you have for yourself 328. This Topo here, 317. Dispo here, probably the lowest, at French rank 5 in fairness, 304. You'll be fine. This Goku here is an exception. But the thing is though, do I have him transform? That's a question, because I don't know whether or not he keeps it after transformation. That is the only issue. I don't think it matters. But I'm going to play it safe, and obviously if you're wondering, I do have everybody here for French rank 10 except for Dispo. I'm going to try maybe not use him as much, but considering the amount of fights we had before that were yellow, you can certainly make switches in. But I'd say we'll be fine enough here. So yeah, let's get straight into this here. First fight, being the same, we're doing the same thing as this path in here, so yeah, not too much to discern for you. So yeah, let's see if we get straight into this here. And yeah, that's the way with the fight right here. I have it like this here because the purples are the main issue. The greens will be fine. You can get away with the greens. That's why we have Kaioken sitting there. Definitely put Topo down here. Probably will actually be the safest bet. So yeah, this is the way we do this here. So let's get into this. And the way we do this fight is by going for... We're going to go for a green because we got double purple in the middle. So we'll get rid of this Goku here. We'll get rid of him. Next up, we'll get rid of this God Goku here. Get rid of Beerus into this Beerus, into the Whis and Vegeta. I'll watch this fight, you don't need to, because you would have already seen it before, although first half, but that's not the point. We'll be fine enough, let's get into this. Alright, so yeah, that wasn't too bad there. Maybe could have done a wee bit better in some sense, because the God Goku did hit Jiren, but that's fine. Still 100% take out the full kills, main thing, let's move on. Next fight, 4 Fist, up against the stage as well. I was talking about the multiple reds. Could have definitely probably brought in maybe one more. Okay, so this is with the fight right here. I'm gonna do it like this here, only because the fact that it's Kaioken and it's up against 3 yellows. If he does get hit, he might get hit hard. But yeah, I would say this will be fine enough. You can get into this here. Let's get it. I was gonna say swap him out, but you can't even do that. So the way I'm gonna do this here, I already forgot who's in the middle of the thing. I think it's a yellow, a purple, yellow, red. Yeah, yellow and red. So, I mean, in fairness, you can definitely try and get rid of him, but I'll say go for him. Afterwards, you go for Yamcha. Then you can go for this Kid Gohan, this Krillin, and then into these two. Fine enough afterwards. Simple enough. Easy. Let's get into this. Simple enough. Nothing too hard. 2 mil. Full kill. That's all we need. So yeah. Moving on. Unfortunately, we're going to be wasting a lot of super attacks though. Next up is going to be the 4 Fist up against Future. All rounder colors. Yay. Here, as much as I want to keep it, like get Topo or Jiren or Kaioken, I can't because the fact that Topo and Kaioken are boosted, and the other two, I mean, Vegeta has the ultimate, but Goku's just whatever. But yeah, this is gonna be a fun time. Let's get into this. Obviously, the main way of doing this here is by getting rid of the trunks first. Can't speak there. Afterwards, we can get rid of a purple, and I'm gone colorblind here. Into green, into the purple, into the red, into these two. Simple enough, nothing to worry about. So yeah, let's get into this. And simple enough, took a wee bit, but we still have actually a super attack with him, so that's very good. 2.1 full kill, easy, moving on. Next fight, 5 Fist up against this state here, let's go. Okay, see, this is going to be the way we have to fight right here. I mean, it is a bit iffy, and I probably could have just wasted Kaioken, this Goku's ultimate super special move, but here. This will be fine enough. I'm actually going to put this one here so that way he has a bit of extra tanking. So yeah, let's go. And if you're wondering why I don't have Vegeta, the one tanking, it'll be fine. Alright, it'll be fine. So we have a yellow, a purple, and a red. So I would say get rid of at least one of the yellows. Then afterwards we can go into a purple. I'll actually go for him, because by that point Vegeta should super attack and get the ultimate off. And then afterwards we can go for a green into another purple, into the red, into the yellow. Should be fine enough. Simple, easy, let's get into this. Again, simple enough to take a wee bit on this post side, but again, not too shabby. 2.7 got the full kills, the main thing always. Moving on. Next fight. 5 fists up against the same stage again. It's very unfortunate that we're having Dispo tank the majority of these attacks, but I haven't got much else to do. And this is what we're going to do to fight here, so yeah, let's go. And the way we do this fight is... we can either do it the same way, or we can leave it. I'll actually go for him just because the fact that we do have a green and a yellow. Actually, probably would end up being Topo hitting first, but we can get them out of the way. Afterwards, we can get rid of him. This supposed to be hitting a wee bit good. Afterwards, we can go for him, into these two. Simple enough, nothing to worry about. Let's go. And simple's enough. Did take a lot, again, still 3.2, got the full kill. That's the main thing, always. Moving on. Next fight. 4 fist. Up against the color wheel, yay. Okay, I'm going to be having can't speak revival Goku there only because the fact that, I mean, I don't want to suppose and die yet. So yeah, fun times, and this was going to get an ultimate, so might as well use it. So first up is going to be getting rid of, you can either get rid of purple or you can get rid of blue. I will say get rid of purple first. Then we get into the green, into the blue, shallot, and then these two. So at least it'll be type neutral for most of it. So yeah, fun times, let's go. Again, simple enough, nothing to worry about. 3.3, got the full kill, easy, moving on. Next fight, 4 fist up against this stage here, and you need to remember, this is what we're facing. So you need yellow, red, and blue super attacks. But we don't have any blue, so yeah. Okay, so this is where we got the fight right here. I'm only putting Dispo down there just so that he can get his gauge up a wee bit further. Vegeta I'm only saving because he's got 76%. He might super on this fight, so I don't want to waste it. And yeah, should be fun time here, so let's go. And also because the fact that Jiren is going to be tankiest on the team. If not, RevUI is probably the tankiest on the team, but again, might as well try and get his ultimate up. So firstly, he's going to be getting rid of the 2 yellows, get them out of the way, get rid of that Frieza into this Frieza, 2 blues, into these 2, and also because the fact Jiren is type neutral, whereas RevUI would have been type disadvantage against these 2. So yeah, this should be fun, let's go. And simple enough, we have it ready, we have it basically ready. 3.8, got the full kill. This is our goal, perfect, moving on. Next fight is this stage we just showed off. Okay, so this is with the fight right here. Jiren unfortunately is not going to be getting much with the blast tile, but Vegeta will. And the reason we have him up there, even though there's 2 reds, it's just for extra protection with Dispo. And Dispo is closer to an ultimate than Vegeta is, so yeah, we've got a lot of super attacks waiting here, so this should be fun. Okay, so we got a purple, a yellow, and a red. So I said we just go for Beast Gohan, get him out of the way. So that way, at least, Vegeta will be slightly defended. Afterwards, we can go into a double purple, into a red, into these 2. Should be simple enough, nothing to worry about. So yeah, let's go. And simple enough, it didn't take too much. You got the full kill, 4.8, that's the main thing, moving on. Next fight, 5 fists, same stage we had before. And yeah, no, that's actually the way we're going to keep it right here. I'm going to keep it here so that way at least Dispo will have some level of protection again. Even though I think by the end of the fight we won't even need to use him, but still, this is the way we're going for it. Topo is an ultimate, might as well use it, so let's go. And the way we do this fight is by going for Yamcha first. It should be red into the green Topo, then Jiren. But again, that's all due in time. Into this Piccolo. Afterwards we give her this Krillin. Into this Gohan. Into these 2. Simple enough, nothing to worry about. So let's go. Simple enough, got an ultimate ready there. Wasted his super attack, but hopefully we'll have one by the end of the fight. 6.2, moving on. Next fight, 4 fists into this state. And yeah, no, not much need to worry about here. This is going to be the best way, so we have this here, so yeah, let's get into this. We'll be fine here. I mean, you could definitely put Jiren down below into the upper tile and then put Kaioken in the middle, but I said we'd be fine enough, so we're going to we have ourselves a green, so we're going to keep the blues to last, so in other words, give her 2 reds into him. EX will be fine into these 2. Simple enough, not to worry about. Let's go. And okay, Kaioken took a wee bit, but 6.8, got the full kills, the main thing, moving on. Next fight, 4 fist, cooler movie, with green and purple being the main colors. And yet, this is the way with the fight right here. I'm having Kaioken in the middle because there's 2 greens, so I might as well take advantage of it. And I'm going to save the other 2 Dispo might be for next fight, and Jiren might be for the end fight. I forgot. I know it's multiple... Yeah, no, sorry, no, it's multiple blues at the fight, and if I can get Jiren super attacking, he won't super attack, go Frieza, but small chance. Moving on. We should be fine in terms of the green units, because they shouldn't, again, keyword being shouldn't, ultimate. So what we're going to do is going to get rid of him immediately into this Transformer Cooler. Hopefully he'll be dead by turn 2. Then after we get rid of this red cooler into this salsa into this cooler. Should be simple enough, nothing to worry about. Let's go. Hopefully they'll keep the super attacks. And simple enough, we did keep the super attacks, so that's pitch perfect. 9.3 got the full kill. That's what we were looking for. Moving on. Last fight up against this state here as well as talking about. This should be fun. I need to swap the fight right here. I know bringing in 2 reds is a bit weird whenever I just said there is blues, but I just want to use super attacks because we got super attacks sitting here waiting to go. So yeah, this should be fun. Again, Jiren probably won't. This Goku 100% will, so we'll see what we can do. Moving on. So like I said, the way we're doing this here is I'm actually going to get rid of him only because of the fact of a reversal. Otherwise, I will be getting rid of him second or third. Then afterwards, we're going to go for him into this tag unit. Into this Frieza, this Gogeta, and then this Pikkon. I'll watch the fight. You don't need to. If this doesn't work out, then I'll have the same formation we had before, first half. But yeah, let's go. And easy enough. Perfectly well enough. 15.7 got the full kill. Worked out better than I thought. Although the only issue was Dispo did super attack them. Because I thought that Topo would have had a slightly higher. So he could have just one-shot him and Dispo into him. Is what it is though. Actually, I think I had him fourth and it was them, but again, is what it is. Still worked out perfectly fine enough. 15.7 added on to the 46.8. And then that should be about 62 and a half. 62.56 at least. If not 62.53. 0.57. Yep, 62.57, not surprised. That is a 5.5 mil difference, 5.6 mil difference nearly. That's quite a bit from 110 to the 130. That is quite a bit. So, where does this leave us off in the end board? 21st, 21. Love it. Who's number 1? Am I surprised? KNP has Evil Vegeta and roughly around the same stars as me. In fairness, he does have a blue unit. Probably could have brought on a blue unit, and in fairness, I did forget about the transforming Super Saiyan to Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. Is what it is, however. I'll still take my win, still take it, is what it is. Kefla was also there, did not forget about her, funny enough. Would you look at them in the top? Yay. So yeah, season details versus leaders off. 56, easy in top 25%. If the math would be correct, I wouldn't, like, again, if I go off by the basis here, that it's roughly just less than 6 mil. I don't think, if you were to use the 90%, I don't think you would have. Unless you had everybody's arts boosted and you have basically perfect run. I don't think you would be able to get to 1k by the end of the season. So, again, lack of judgment because considering that I ran at 110%, not 90%. But again, basing off this score here that I have, 56.9, basically 57, we'll say 57 to 62.5, that's 5.5 mil difference. If I take it off the 56.9, that is about 51.4 million. You might just barely be able to scrape by, but that's, again, rough estimations. I can't say for certain. But yet, I hope you enjoyed. See you all next time.